What's happening, Podmore? You all right, mate?
What's happening? Are you good?
Yeah, all good, man, mate. What's been happening?
Nothing, just waiting to obviously get over to Thailand now, we are. Just waiting to go over.
Yeah, sick. I heard. I thought we'd started though, mate, by asking about your last time was out with Ryan Barrett, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk us through that, mate? Like how you felt in the fight leading up to it, and obviously winning the title and that.
Yeah, well, I thought it was going to be easy cause obviously we was friends.
Your training
Um,
partners, is that right? Sparring partners.
yeah, sparring partners for 2 years. Yeah, so I thought, I've always thought, what, it's never been about like friends with me in a fight, you know what I mean? So even if we're friends, you know what I mean, it's all been about business for me, you know what I mean? So I thought that it wouldn't be a problem. And when I got in there, it was very, very weird trying to punch my friend in the face. You know what I mean? It wasn't like sparring, because I was actually trying to hurt the guy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it was quite weird. It was made me feel a bit uncomfortable in there. To be fair, I didn't feel like myself. To be fair,
Yeah.
and yeah, it turned out to be like a bit of a scrap. You know what I mean? Which is not my sort of way of fighting. You know what I mean? So I'm an elusive fighter. I normally hit and don't get hit, but this one was just, we was trying to knock 7 bouts of shit out of each other. You know what I mean? And he caught me first. You know what I mean? My legs went. You know what I mean? That's just the way it was. But now I have to, prove how tough I was just to get through that, because,
Yeah.
to be honest, he hits hard, Ryan does. He hits very, very hard.
You caught with some good shots as well, and you took them dead well, didn't you?
Yeah, it's one of them. It's like it's going to take something like special to like take me out of, with a shot like that. And it's going to take something special. But I said he come close. But like I said, he's a very heavy-handed guy, Brian. So, but like I said, I'm too tough. You know what I mean? I've been in the trenches before. You know what I mean? I've fought big guys. You know what I mean? I've took shots like that. And I've smiled back and I've stuck my tongue out at guys before. You know what I mean? So it's nice to know that I can actually take them like that with a bare knuckle now. You know what I mean? But it's not like I actually want to get hit like that though, because it's like rolling the dice, isn't it? You don't really want to be getting into fights like that. It's like, you just like rolling the dice. It's anybody's game. You know what I mean? It's whoever lands first.
Yeah.
That's not my style of fighting. You know what I mean? I like to get in and get out. I do my work, get out. You know what I mean? I don't like to. In the last couple of fights, I've not been touched. I've come out unscathed. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and I've all been stoppages. So, to be fair, I'm a bit disappointed in my performance for that fight. To be fair, so this time around, I feel like I've got something to prove. Again,
did you feel any different going into that fight, knowing Ryan on like a sort of personal level, being his training like sparring partner?
I thought it would have been easier. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to be no problem, like fighting my friend. But it was actually like really, really weird, and it was like a proper weird like atmosphere, and it was yeah, I totally underestimated the personal side of things. You know what I mean? But like I said, as soon as he hit me, then it was like I thought, fuck this. You know what I mean? So I had to, you know what I mean? He was coming for it, so I had to give it him back. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, like I said, I can go for days in rounds. I'll go for days and days. You know what I mean? I just want to prove myself on his fitness. You know what I mean? I come very conditioned. So, to be fair, I probably wouldn't have took the shot. I probably would have taken the shot a bit better at heavyweight, but because I'd lost a lot of weight for that fight, being a cruiserweight, I felt that that might have taken the legs away a little bit. Seeing as that was the first time I dropped down to that weight, so now we've come back down to the weight now, and I'm looking even in better shape, and I've actually settled into the weight a bit better. I feel good, still feel big. I don't feel skinny. I don't feel like I've lost any power. I'm doing 300 55 key deadlifts. You know what I mean? Squatting like 220 kilos, squats and stuff like that. So strength's going up, but the weight's coming down. So I'm doing things properly, and I've settled better into the weight this time. We was originally going to fight a heavyweight, but because the weight was closer to the cruiserweight limit, and obviously being in Thailand, we're going to Thailand.
Yeah,
we're probably going to lose that little bit extra. So I thought, yeah, we better try for we better go for the cruiserweight one this time. But then they want me to fight again in June, and that'll be at heavyweight. So I'm going to get back on the.
Because you've obviously cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion, and so are you holding them two belts in concurrent?
Yes, I'm actively defending both of them titles. So whoever wants it can have it. Yeah,
it's class. That it's very it's not many people. It's very rarely it happens in the bare knuckle, isn't it? Like a fighter defending two titles.
Yeah, it's like Jimmy Sweeney was a freeweight world champion.
Louis as well, and he's got a couple of.
Barry Jones is another one. So I'm only the third guy to actually actively do it in the BKB at the minute. You know what I mean? So it's a good, accomplishment. You know what I mean? So for someone that was a journeyman a few years ago, you know what I mean? So
yeah, you've done a bit of history making as well, didn't you? Well, didn't you do something that had?
Yeah, because there's a Police Gazette titles. They're obviously the sanctioning body for like the bare knuckle. They're over in America. They've only got 19 of these belts made. Okay, and I'm the first person in 141 years to actively hold two different belts in two different weight classes at the same time. So I'm the first person. So I've set myself in history books a little bit there. So that's a great accomplishment for myself as well. So
it'll never be took away, will it? It can never be took away.
Never be set in stone. That is, bro. Set in stone.
Class. So tell us more about this Thailand fight, mate, that you've got coming up. It must be a buzz fighting in such a beautiful country.
Yeah, well, I've always wanted to go over to like America. Obviously, I've not been had the chance to go over there yet. So I said to the BKB, I said, look, you need to get me on an international fight. Get me on the next plane. And they said Thailand. So I said, that's somewhere that I haven't been before. So I was well up for that. I was supposed to be fighting a guy from Australia called Randall Raymond, but I've just found out that he's pulled out for injury. So now I'll be fighting a Russian. I'm not sure of his name, Ahmed or something like that. I can't remember his name to be fair, but yeah, it seems just as tough. And Russians always come tough, don't they? So I'm expecting a good hard fight against still. So
has he had many bare knuckle fights, the geezer you're fighting?
Well, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. He's 1-0 as a pro. He's pro MMA, so he's.
We have all that top dog and all that, don't they, in Russia?
Yeah, so I'm not sure. He probably has, to be fair, but he's well up for it anyway. So he's got to be. He's got to be tough. You know what I mean? I say most Russians are tough, aren't they? They're just bred different, aren't they? So.
Yeah, but fucking some hard bastards, like, isn't there, from Russia?
That's what I mean. But like I said, the guy that I was going to fight from Australia, I thought he would have acclimatized to the weather a bit more better in Thailand. Because the weather's hotter in Australia, isn't it? But now this guy, I think he's probably going to be a bit worse off than me, coming from Russia. So I might have to take the advantage there. I know that I always come in fit, but obviously it's going to be an experience fighting in that sort of heat and weather. You know what I mean? So it's an outside show as well. So
how long have you got over there before the fight? Are you traveling out a week before or something to settle into the climate?
Yeah, we're going over a week. We're going over a week before, and then we're staying a week after. So we get to try to acclimatise to the weather a week before, but then after the fight we get then like a little holiday as well. So the BKB have proper sorted us out there.
Yeah, it's nice that like sort of holiday as well, isn't it? Get the fight over and done with, mate, and chill.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, it's like next week we're supposed to be going now, so I'm I'm ready to go over and kick some ass, to be honest.
Yeah, is there many people travelling over here? I know it's a bit of a long shot for some people to go to Thailand to watch a fight, but is there anyone travelling over, or is it just basically you and your team?
Obviously, there's me and my coach going over. A couple of pals are supposed to be going over, but we're going to see about that. And then obviously, me and my coach have got our partners coming over, so it's going to be a good one for even after the fight. You know, we get to have like a good week's chill and stuff like that. So some quality time.
What are you training for with this kid? Are you just training to go all the way, or are you going to be like seriously looking for him out?
I don't ever train for like certain guys. You know what I mean? I think if someone the coach, he'll always pick out stuff that he thinks that we can use. You know what I mean? I work on myself. You know what I'm saying? So I work on all angles of the fight. You know what I mean? So it can go any. I'm prepared for any scenario sort of thing. You know what I mean? So, but I think this guy is a bit taller than me. So we're going to. Most of the guys that are all fighting now are taller than me, to be honest. So we're just going to implement some of the stuff that we've used before. You know what I mean? So like coming in low and a lot of head movement, a lot of footwork and stuff like that. So which I'm always doing on a regular basis anyway. So I'm always drilling footwork and head movement all the time. So this is why I'm so elusive. You know, like, this is why I rarely get hit. You know, saying that, but I've got a black eye today. Yeah, but I've been sparring some big hard cunts, to be fair though. So it's this is what you get.
Well, don't need to conditions you for the fight.
Yeah, exactly. It's sometimes some of the spars I have as well though, with the guys I have, you know, it does get a bit heavy, but like I said, I like it because it's realism. You know what I mean? It prepares you for the fight.
Yeah,
so you'll never hear me complain stuff like that. I'll come out like a little black eye and stuff like that. So I rarely bruise. You know what I mean? I've got rhino skin.
Yeah. Big up Danny. Comments there saying good luck in Thailand. Good night, Danny boy.
Yeah, nice one, Danny. And you as well in your next fight down in London. That's if you're on the card. Well, your last fight was amazing. So
I think he's on in April. Danny, I think.
He's hard as nails, Danny. I like Danny.
Yeah. But I was going to say there as well, with you fighting in the cruiserweight and the heavyweight division, what do you truthfully feel more comfortable at? Is it the heavyweight with it not being such a weight issue?
I don't really mind because I'm not really cutting weight. You know what I mean? It just progressively comes off. But I know how to put weight back on. You know what I mean? So I'm comfortable at either weight, but I'm sitting sort of, you know, I like to stay around about the 17 stone mark. You know what I mean? So if I finish the fight now, I'll go back up to about 17 stone.
Yeah, like a massive amount to take off really, as well as it's 1.5, 2 stone.
That's what I mean. Now, the thing is for me now, it's like because I'm quite lean now, so I'm putting on her. I'm going to put on a lot of lean muscle after this fight, so I'll still look good at the weight. So, because I've got a set of abs that I haven't seen since I was 16 years old. You know what I mean? So, it's
good man, good. And obviously, with your fighting over Thailand, is it going to be a regular thing? Are you still going to want to aim to fight over America and that after this fight?
So I'm just willing to fight anywhere, anytime, any place, anywhere. I think the plan is to fight this country this summer and then possibly over in the Middle East later on at the end of the year. So possibly Dubai or something like that. So that's the plan.
That'd be class, that, mate. And what a gym you've got going there with Simon Aycock and all the boys out busy with the bare knuckle, aren't they?
That's it, mate. It's Birmingham. I think we're just running the show at the minute. You know, with a couple of the bare knuckle guys. You know, we've got a lot of good guys coming through the ranks as well. To be honest, which they'll be fighting on the BKC show in London. So we'll see a lot of good new talent coming from Fitness Factory. Yeah,
definitely, mate. Already shown as well, of course. But before we wrap it up, bro, is there any shout out sponsors or anyone you'd like to give a big up to, pal?
Obviously, I'd like to give a big shout out to obviously my coach Simon. You know, I ain't nothing without that guy. You know what I mean? He's been like a dad to me. To be honest, he's telling me what to do and stuff, telling me off when I need telling off and stuff like that. A couple of sponsors. Obviously, my work, my gaffers have given me the time off as well, train and stuff like that. So, and to go over there and fight, so they're giving me the work, the time off paid and stuff. So, Deuce's Traffic Management, big up to them. Mark Simcox, Sports Therapy. He's obviously my physio. He's helped me through for a lot of like niggles that I've been having. He's always straightening them out. You know what I mean? So I've got another one called the Length and Strength, which is like man's hidden secret. You know what I mean? It gives you the extra bit of boost in the gym and the extra bit of length in the bedroom. So check them out, Length and Strength, mate. You'll love them. And then there's I've just bagged a new one. Which was it? GBR Rail. Yeah, there's a new one that's just jumping on board as well, which is they're going to send me over their stuff on Monday. So big up to them. Anyone else? Who else have I got? Obviously King's Fightwear, they do all my kit for free and stuff like that. King's Fightwear, yeah. So big up Rich to do that as well. He's a class guy, does all the best fighters, all the best kits and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sure I just can't wait to get over now. Now just show the world that I'm number one. You know what I mean? Number one heavyweight and number one cruiserweight.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Hopefully we can catch up when you're in Thailand on a little interview before you're fighting that.
Yeah, of course. Anytime, obviously before the 21st, mate, and I'm always ready. I'm almost happy to talk to you anyway. So
yes, bro, much appreciated. Really appreciate you coming on, mate, and obviously wishing you a happy new year with 2023, bro.
And yourself, mate, and yourself. Thank you very much.
Sweet, mate. I'll speak soon, yeah?
See you later, yeah?
See you later, mate. Nice one, everyone, for tuning in there. It's much appreciated. I'm going to put all Daniel Podmore's social medias and everything in the description, so you can head over there and give him a follow. It's been much appreciated, everyone tuning in. And stay tuned. We've got more podcasts coming on the way every night. And a big shout out to my main man in the comments there in the Red Corner podcast. If no one's headed over to his channel yet, go over there and give his channel a subscribe. Good little channel he's got going there. So yeah, it'd be much appreciated if you could do that. Nice one. Good night. God bless everyone.